Mic. No, we got no mic. Alright, like I said, guys, might be a little bit of a microphone check. Let's see. Oh, God. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, just like the intro said, I don't know, we're going to redo that intro. Just like singing in the shower or something. Come up with some a couple of new riffs or whatever and see what kind of beats we can put together. And again, doing a little audio check. Blessed and proud and glad to be back out in the woods. Reception out here, the Wi-Fi and the internet and the interwebs are not quite not as to date as what we've had happening, but we're not going to complain. We are going to, we're not going to make excuses. We're going to make something happen. And speaking of making something happen, at the very beginning of Robcast, guys, we like to start out the show by saying thank you. Thank you to all of the military, the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, and Marines for doing what you bad motherfuckers do, past, present, and future, for keeping our country free. And for that, we thank you for this. We also like to thank the firefighters, the EMTs, and last but definitely not least, back the bag. We like to thank the police officers also, guys. When everyone else runs away from danger, you all are trained to run for that. Here at the old Robcast Interweb Radio, we like to give you all respect. Alright, so rock and roll, here we go. See what kind of sound quality we were dealing with here. It's like, hey, fair is better than poor, and we'll go steps from that, right? So why are we here today? Well, we're here today. Why was today such a blessing? I can count 10 different blessings today, guys. So, however you want to call that. The cosmos lining up, the planets lining up right. Here in life in the fast lane of the Zom. But, we got, I don't know. Normally I come at you guys with some kind of pre-organized thought, what we on. But today, I'm going to have a note. I'm sitting here just looking at a piece, during the day today, I'm sitting here, I had to put in a bathtub and, channel it to where it would fit, like it was a 56 Chevy. And, at the end of the day, with Pops and myself, we did a great job. We made it ours, and we have a functional restroom, so rock and roll. So the point is that during the day, we come in here, have a Subway for lunch, and it was okay. What do you do? What do you do whenever your hands are full, you know what I'm saying? You got an extra $6 and you need lunch. Good than some things, but definitely, I was talking to someone kind of special about, the diet. I was actually talking to my son about that a little bit too, because it's kind of like a nutritionist, but I figure I need to study myself some nutrition and diet and get on some good type of fitness nutrition program. But I was taking some notes, and the thing is I'm sitting here looking at my own notes, and I crack myself up because right here, underline fuck exclamation point eBay. Why am I throwing shade at eBay today? No, guys, it's because it's like this. Oh, okay, here goes the vent. Are y'all ready? Hold on, because here we go. So, Robcast here for the show. We need another new phone. So what we've done is, I find the right phone and this and that, and what have you. And I'm going to order it from, because I sell some motorcycle parts. Did up until a couple weeks ago, because they're not getting any more of my business. I mean, I've had some vents in the past about buying items that don't exist, and then they tie your money up for a while. And I've had some issues. And you start figuring shipping costs and all this kind of stuff. It's real hard to like do the numbers to see, because you'll do real good on one, and the next item you'll end up paying more to ship it, than it's worth. So I'm not. I mean, you form your own opinion about eBay. I've had good experience, but I've had some bad. And the reason I think I put fuck eBay is that, like, so last night my phone is just, it's not like I have to press, like it's an outdated Droid, Motorola Droid, and it's a good phone. The problem is that it's all, the memory's all clogged up, and my memory's all clogged up. And the point is, I get on there and I start looking at phones, and I find one. I'm glad I didn't buy it because it was not a good phone. But I was going to get a Droid XT, a Droid Max 2, or something. Anyway, I found this phone and I was like, fuck it, man. It's taken so long. But the only way that I have to get on the interwebs is by using this phone that's not functioning properly. So the rule of thumb is it's a touchscreen smartphone. I touch the screen and then wait 10 seconds to see if anything happens. Because if you touch it again, then it just starts freaking out. It tries to go to like 10 different places at once. Like I called someone, I think it merged the calls. So wow, it was calling her voicemail and trying to get me to talk to her and her voicemail at the same time. I was like, and then I had to you can't pull the battery out of these phones, right? So you had to like press the button and pray that it goes off before. Well, I mean, really, it wouldn't have hurt anything. Okay, I mean, if I went quiet for a minute, it's because my meter just went dead. I had nothing I could do. I was snapping, and nothing happened. But what did happen is, so I get on there, I find this phone, and I'm glad. Thank God sometimes for the things that you ask for that you don't get. Because it only means that there are better things in the wings. It only means that there are better things in the wings. You like that? Alright, fuck eBay, got on there, and I'm like, finally find this shit. I was on the phone on this freaking phone on the regular internet to get this shit done. And it's a Wi-Fi situation, so a whole nother level of stories. And I get on there and find this phone, and then I try to pay for it, and I try to fucking pay for it, and it says, buyer's zip code. Fucking buyer's zip code. Something or another. So it won't let me buy. Well, fuck. Alright, here we go. I was like, alright, you know what? Fuck it, I'll go to the phone company, like Verizon, I'll go to whatever and see. If you just pay cash for a phone, maybe they've got like a refurbished one, something with, I think I've got 8 gigs of memory in this phone, but it comes with so many factory in it. Things that I'm never going to use. I don't know what Hangouts is, and if I ever get a chance to check it out, I'll download it because it's in the phone, and I don't know, I could count them, but we're not going to go through that right now. I don't want to lose you guys, because I've got to use, and my mic it keeps dropping out. I don't understand, man. Anyway, stuff like that out in the country. Just be patient, guys. We're constantly improving sound quality for you. I get on there, so it says something about the fucking buyer zip code, blah blah blah. So I'm like, fuck. So it wouldn't do it. It said I go to I had no idea what you um, what you people were paying for your brand new phone. I guess adjusted with inflation. I say the last time when the when the when the iPhone and the Android first came out, yeah, they were like the most expensive phone you can get, and they have kept because is it the 8 that's fixing to come out, or is already out, or the 7, iPhone 7? Someone had told me that they had just gotten the 6, and I was like, all right, that's cool, whatever. I'll see what the next level up is. And what I'm looking for is something with, like, this phone has 8, so 8 gigs internal memory. But weird shit happens with that too, because then I get the phone and it's like, guys, like being blessed, and I'm back at the house, getting things in order, and I can do things like break open this information technology textbook and get back to work on the interwebs also, so that I'll understand more of these things that I'm trying to tell you about how hardware and software stacked, and what is hypertext transfer protocol. I don't know. We'll figure it out. So I'll get on these things. On the interwebs, the thing is, what's frustrating, like normally you can I would get on this phone and just go blim blim bloom, order something, with modern technology, you gotta like it, it's at your door or two, or it comes from overseas, it's here in a couple weeks, you forget you even ordered it, it gets here, it's like a Christmas present, it's like a surprise to yourself. Anyway, the point is, there's great things about eBay, Amazon, all those things. But what I'm saying is, there's just an order a new phone with a bad phone. But yeah, I had no idea. So I'm like getting to like the Apple store. What do they call it? Visited the fruit stand. Visited the old Interwebular fruit stand, right? $1,181 for the newest iPhone. They had also the Apple handheld personal computer. I never even heard of such a thing, but how cool. I think they introduce things like that just for people that have, they've already got everything, so they want something else to go with it. I guess, I don't know, but the as far as the cost versus value, maybe that enriches your life more. Or I look at even my, what do they call it? My device. Why is a device a device? I need to look up the terminology, like not the term, the definition of device. Why do they call it a device? Anyway, well, after it's all said and done, I felt like I was like sneaking into the store after I got caught with something. It's like, anyway, after it turns out that freaking I have so, like, like a few motorcycle parts and stuff like that I have on eBay, and you never know, all kinds of weird, crazy things people will buy, or they won't buy, and they charge you a couple bucks to put it on there and see if it lists or not. Like I said, it's up and down. Some things you get, 3 or 4 times what it's worth. Most of the time, I don't know, it's about break even. That's why, mainly, I've kind of seen eBay. There's probably something new and better out there. Like, I don't know, my brain goes into what if we do a reverse auction, started out at $5, and it just goes backwards like a clock until someone buys it, and then bam, the very first bidder gets it instead of the last. That makes sense to me, guys. I don't know, a reverse auction. Anyway. And just saying, in perspective, being